Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the cosmos to explore some of the strangest exoplanets ever discovered. Buckle up, because these worlds are out of this world. Since the dawn of civilization, humans have looked up at the stars and wondered, are we alone? Is there another world out there like ours? Well, in the last few decades, thanks to advances in telescopes and imaging technology, we've discovered thousands of planets orbiting other stars. We call them exoplanets. And let me tell you, some of these exoplanets are so bizarre, so alien, they make science fiction look tame. So get ready for a cosmic field trip as we explore some of the most fascinating and downright weirdest planets in the known universe. Our first stop takes us to HD 189733b, a gas giant located about 63 light-years away in the constellation Vulpecula. This distant world is one of the most fascinating and extreme exoplanets we've discovered so far. Now, this planet might appear blue and beautiful from afar, kind of like our own Earth, but don't let that fool you. Its azure hue is deceptive, masking a world of unimaginable extremes. This is no tropical paradise. HD 189733b is what we call a hot Jupiter, a class of exoplanets that are similar in characteristics to Jupiter but orbit very close to their parent stars. It's about 10% larger than Jupiter and orbits incredibly close to its star, whipping around in a tight orbit every 2.2 Earth days. This proximity results in some truly extreme conditions. And when I say close, I mean close. It's so close that its surface temperature is a scorching 1,650 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than most ovens on Earth. But here's where things get really interesting. HD 189733b has an atmosphere, but it's unlike anything we've ever seen. The atmospheric conditions are both bizarre and hostile. It's laced with silicate particles, the stuff that makes up glass. These particles are suspended in the atmosphere, creating a surreal and dangerous environment. And because of the extreme heat and pressure, these silicate particles condense into tiny shards of glass. Imagine a world where the very air you breathe is filled with glass particles. Now imagine this. It's raining glass on this planet. Tiny, sharp shards of glass falling from the sky, creating a deadly and mesmerizing spectacle. But not just raining, it's raining sideways. The intense winds on this planet make the glass rain even more dangerous. The wind speeds on HD 189733b can reach up to 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound. These supersonic winds create a chaotic and violent atmosphere. So not only is it raining glass, but it's also whipping past you at supersonic speeds. The combination of glass rain and high-speed winds makes this planet incredibly hostile. Talk about a bad hair day. The extreme weather conditions on HD 189733b are beyond anything we can experience on Earth. So while HD 189733b might look inviting from a distance, it's a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving. The beauty of this planet hides its deadly nature. This is one planet you definitely don't want to add to your interstellar travel itinerary. Its extreme conditions make it one of the most inhospitable places we've ever discovered. Our next destination takes us to a truly tragic world, WASP-12b. This exoplanet is located about 1,400 light-years away in the constellation Auriga, and it's locked in a deadly dance with its star. You see, WASP-12b is what we call a hot Jupiter on steroids. It's about 1.8 times the mass of Jupiter and orbits its star at an incredibly close distance, completing an orbit in just over 1 Earth day. But here's the catch. WASP-12b is being slowly devoured by its own star. The gravitational pull of the star is so strong that it's literally ripping apart the planet's atmosphere. Imagine a cosmic tug-of-war, with the star winning. The planet's atmosphere is being stretched and pulled into a comet-like tail trailing behind the planet for thousands of miles. And if that wasn't bad enough, the intense heat from the star is causing the planet's atmosphere to puff up to nearly 3 times the radius of Jupiter. It's like a cosmic balloon about to burst. WASP-12b is a stark reminder of the incredible forces at play in our universe. It's a world on the brink of destruction, slowly being consumed by its own star. It's a sobering thought, but it also highlights the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the cosmos. Remember Tatooine, Luke Skywalker's home planet from Star Wars with its iconic double sunset? Well, get ready for this. We've actually found a real-life Tatooine. Meet Kepler-16b. A planet that orbits not 1, but 2 stars. Located about 200 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, Kepler-16b is a gas giant about the mass of Saturn. But what makes this planet truly special is its binary star system. Kepler-16b orbits a pair of stars that are smaller and cooler than our Sun. One star is about 69% the mass of our Sun, while the other is a mere 20%. These two stars are locked in a tight orbit around each other, and Kepler-16b dances around both of them. Now imagine the view from the surface of Kepler-16b, assuming it has a surface, that is. You'd have two suns in the sky, casting double shadows and creating some truly spectacular sunsets. But here's the thing. Kepler-16b's orbit is tilted relative to the plane of its star's orbits. This means that from Kepler-16b's perspective, the two stars would appear to eclipse each other periodically. So, not only would you have two suns in the sky, but you'd also get to witness regular eclipses. Talk about a cosmic light show. Kepler-16b is a testament to the diversity of worlds out there. It's a reminder that our solar system, with its single star and familiar planets, is just one of countless possibilities in the vast expanse of the universe. The discovery of Kepler-16b was made possible by the Kepler Space Telescope, which has revolutionized our understanding of the cosmos. Launched in 2009, the Kepler mission has identified thousands of exoplanets, each with its own unique characteristics. Kepler-16b stands out among these discoveries, not just for its binary star system, but for what it represents in our quest to understand the universe. As we continue to explore, who knows what other incredible worlds we might find. The search for life beyond Earth has captivated scientists and the public alike for decades. The idea that we might not be alone in the universe has fueled countless research projects and inspired many to look to the stars. And in this cosmic quest, few discoveries have generated as much excitement and debate as Gliese 581c. This exoplanet has become a focal point for discussions about the potential for life beyond our solar system. Located just 20 light-years away in the constellation Libra, Gliese 581c orbits a red dwarf star, Gliese 581, which is much smaller and cooler than our Sun. This proximity makes it a tantalizing target for astronomers. Now what makes Gliese 581c so intriguing is its location. Its orbit places it within a region that has the potential to support life. It sits within what we call the habitable zone of its star, the region where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface of a planet. This zone is often referred to as the Goldilocks zone because conditions are neither too hot nor too cold. And as we all know, water is essential for life as we know it. The presence of liquid water is one of the key indicators scientists look for when assessing a planet's habitability. So the discovery of a planet in the habitable zone of another star naturally set off a flurry of speculation about the possibility of life on Gliese 581c. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for? However, before we get ahead of ourselves, there are a few caveats. The conditions on Gliese 581c might not be as favorable as we hope. For starters, Gliese 581c is tidally locked to its star, meaning that one side of the planet always faces the star, while the other side is perpetually dark. This results in a stark contrast between the two hemispheres. This would create extreme temperature differences between the two hemispheres, potentially making the planet less hospitable to life. The side facing the star could be scorching hot, while the dark side could be freezing cold. Furthermore, the atmosphere of Gliese 581c remains a mystery. Without a clear understanding of its atmospheric composition, it's challenging to determine the planet's true habitability. It's possible that the planet has a thick Venus-like atmosphere that traps heat, making the surface far too hot for liquid water. Such an atmosphere could create a runaway greenhouse effect. On the other hand, it's also possible that the planet has a thin atmosphere or no atmosphere at all, which would make it difficult for liquid water to exist on the surface. Without an atmosphere, the planet would be exposed to harsh space conditions. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, or so they say. But on our next stop, diamonds aren't just a girl's best friend, they're everywhere. Welcome to 55 Cancri E, a planet that's literally covered in bling. Located about 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer, 55 Cancri E is a super-Earth, about twice the size of our planet and 8 times as massive. But what sets this planet apart is its composition. 55 Cancri E orbits incredibly close to its star, a sun-like star called 55 Cancri. It's so close that it whips around its star in a mere 18 hours. And because of this proximity, the planet is subjected to intense heat and pressure. In fact, the surface temperature of 55 Cancri E is estimated to be a scorching 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit. But here's the kicker. Scientists believe that 55 Cancri A is made largely of carbon. And under the extreme heat and pressure found deep within the planet, this carbon has likely crystallized to form, you guessed it, diamonds. Imagine a planet where diamonds are more common than rocks on Earth. Talk about a treasure trove. Of course, getting to 55 Cancri E and mining those diamonds is a whole other story, but the very existence of such a planet sparks our imagination and reminds us of the incredible diversity of worlds out there. Who knows what other sparkling surprises the universe holds? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing space content. See you next time. From rainstorms of glass to planets being devoured by their own stars, from worlds with 2 suns to diamond planets, the universe is full of surprises. And the more we explore, the more we realize just how much more there is to discover. So, keep looking up at the stars, keep asking questions, and never lose your sense of wonder. The cosmos is vast and full of mysteries, just waiting to be unraveled. Until next time, keep exploring.